T4H.
Yep, there we go.
We've already seen T4H dominate on the ground tonight. We'll see if there's any of that strategy employed here. But based on this matchup, Brian, what are you seeing?
Well, I'd be interested to see where McNuggets is at. For sake. Yeah, I mean, in real life, this is a fight that everybody's really excited to see. So I'm equally excited to see it play out here. But yeah, I mean, interested to see if this guy with Ferguson tries to actually take Chana to the ground and use some of that Eddie Bravo jiu-jitsu.
Some of that 10th planet.
10th planet, baby.
We'll see here. The rubber guard is super effective on Tony Ferguson. You got some sweeps from there, got some nasty submissions. There's only three-way escape. The top one's easy to read. The other two, you can just see the hand. Quite easy to deny and get them. The momentum sweeps off from that position. So we'll see. And we see D-Mark really doing a good job employing that. He loves T4H for that rubber guard sweep. And we saw him pull guard in the first round of the tournament with T4H. Pulling guard with that Imanari roll. Opponent jumps on, gets a sweep immediately from rubber guard. So we know it's a super effective technique. So we'll see here. But I believe it was Calviny who picked up McGregor and Sandman who picked up T4H. So we'll see here. Loosening up here. But I imagine the majority of this fight is probably going to be contested on the feet unless, you know, other things happen.
Yeah, I mean, Calvin's going to win on the feet. Sandman, you know, maybe not. I mean, he's probably going to want to get in the clinch and get tangled up here. All right, let's go.
Here we go. Full fight of the night. We have Calvin taking on T4H Sandman. Sandman in the blue, Calvin in the red.
And Calvin immediately opens up with a nice little leg kick. You know, they're just both feeling each other out here. Checking distances.
Yeah, distance is definitely something we can notice immediately about this fight compared to the last one. The distance is a little bit further out, but now they're starting to close it. Nice little 1-2 lands on the inside here. And we see some big ducking hooks coming out from Sandman, who does clip him there.
Yeah, lots of space here given, you know, they're definitely biding their time, making sure they don't make any mistakes. They know that, you know, they know what's at stake here.
They do indeed. They do indeed. This is ESFL. There are no jokes. Sandman, a vet, got his time in, but now getting a little bit of lag here, guys. Should sort itself out automatically. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, definitely a much slower paced fight compared to the last three we've had here so far.
More tentative approach. Not always the worst idea. You know, obviously, the more activity you put out there, the more chances you give your opponent to get a read on you. So
yeah, definitely. But beautiful job checking that kick down. Goes straight for the single leg. So we do see some grappling from Sandman. He's already got that side control position. Transition fake there. Let's see if he goes for the full mount or if he just tries to power on. There we go. The full mount's already coming out. Unable to stop it. And this is not good. We just saw T4H dominate from the full mount position here. And Calvin is on his back, landing short shots here. But this is not looking good. Hooks coming down from the top. Good to watch that block of Calvin. Good hip escape there. Good hip bump.
Yeah, you don't want Sandman on top of you right now. You know, both these athletes are dry. So submissions are easily locked in here.
This is not good. Rolling to his back. This is slightly better. He can still hit that half guard here. Let's see if he tries to stretch him out here. Oh, no.
Deny.
Here comes the deny. Sandman really being patient here, watching, you know, Calvin's moves. Here come the gorilla punches here, either side. Back to the full mount. And this is not looking good, Brian.
No, it's not. It's still a patient approach from the top here. So he's not really trying to finish it quickly. He's just, just being mean. Just top control.
Yeah, being mean is what you say. Just under 2 minutes left in this round. He's got all the time in the world to take his time here. Even just to denies the ground and pound. The pressure is going to wear down on Calvin, drain that stamina. The block's going to go down if he does have to block these strikes. So this is a bad spot to be in the first round.
Conor McGregor is an Irish piece of bread, and he is getting sliced right now.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
He is getting sliced up by the elbows, that's for sure.
We do see some elbows. We're going to the stat guard position now. Made famous, I believe, at that one tournament for EA Sports 2. And there we go. Foots on hip, straight back to side control. Nice and easy.
No.
Calvin's
Nightmare.
in a world of trouble.
Nightmare for Sandman,
I would like to
guys.
see him roll to sprawl here because that's
Or
one
Calvin,
position
I should
he's
say.
not tried. He does get that hip escape back down. But here we go, man. Straight back into side control. Let's see if he rolls to sprawl here. Okay. Right. If I was Calvin, I'd just go for that clinch. I'd just try and win this battle in this clinch. He's only got 10 seconds left in this round. Gets up for the clinch. Can't just sit there. I know he's looking for that takedown counter, but he's going to eat those knees as the round plays out.
Big round for Sandman. You got to think mentally, where's Calvin at in this next round? Is he a little bit frustrated? Is it good effective striking because he's wary of how dominant, you know, Sandman could be? So let's see how Calvin comes out in the second round, guys.
Yeah, Rob, I'm sure that had to be a very frustrating round. So she's going to want to try and avoid getting taken to the ground again this round.
Yeah, he's going to watch it. And it came off a leg kick. Check that leg kick. But here we go. Second round. Calvin taking on Sandman. No touch from Calvin here. He's coming out to do business. He's got to watch those leg kicks. Oh, he's just ducking in there and gets caught.
Big
the uppercut and the big left hook. Yeah, the flying knee. Super on the outside, but Sandman knows there's no grappling coming out, so no problem throwing those crazy shots. And he is playing T4H here.
Looking for those hooks. Sandman is left, right, left.
See, that lead hook is so good at just stopping them sways or those ducks. Really just lands it in there nicely. I'd like to see the jab coming out a little bit more, but even if it's just a jab, bait some head movement and then come back with that lead hook. But he's doing a great job just mixing his strikes up and landing here.
I don't think he's thrown an uppercut yet. It's all been hooks for Sandman.
Well, the hooks do land when your opponent is ducking down, and the uppercuts sometimes, it can whiff off to the side a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit safer, come out a lot faster as well. And I believe the vulnerability window is larger on an uppercut. Is that right, Brian?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, big left hook coming out here, catching him again. That right left coming back here through. And Calvin's got to do something because he's not landing on the feet now, and he knows he's not going to win this on the ground. Got to find these openings.
Yeah, Calvin might look a little frozen in there. He's probably getting in his head. He's like, damn, I got rocked and I got dominated in the first round. What can I do to beat this guy?
Yeah, I mean, there are just levels to this striking game, though, and sometimes you just can't find a way in on someone, and everything you do gets countered. But Calvin landing a few good shots there. Now getting his time in. There's the 1-2 straight down the middle. Sandman taking a second to reset. Sit back here. Let's see if he tries to set something up. The body kicks are open for both fighters here, especially Sandman, because there's a lot of forward pressure coming from Calvin.
Still a lot of time left in this round.
Yeah, it's been very close so far. I'd probably give Sandman the edge. He's probably got off a couple more significant strikes. Got a rock at the start of this round as well because he went for that flying knee.
Good leg kicks by Sandman.
Yeah, and Calvin's got to be careful trying to throw back on those because it was a check leg kick into a single leg that got him down.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure on him.
Yeah, and there goes the uppercut into that lead hook. Great technique, coming back with that right hand. But Calvin's just standing there and trading. He knows he's got to, and it plays out for him. Four big hooks and double jab into the overhand. Gets the block break. Oh, he is back up though, Sandman with the flying knee. This is not good here. Oh, if he followed for an uppercut, he may have knocked him out.
Dang, Calvin makes a big statement that round. Probably takes control, Oh, he's defending a Bailey. Brian, what's going on?
That's so close right there.
Who the fuck is this guy?
1-2, coming back straight down the middle. Warfare. Definitely, and the taunts do work. I mean, he's got to let him know. Oh, good job denying that transition. Straight for the transition by Sandman. And 2 knees to the body. Denying the elbow at the top. Rocked again, so be careful. The overhand after those 4 shots. Dropped him earlier on. Blocks relatively high for T4H here, though.
Sandman standing his ground, though, when he's rocked. He even went for that uppercut, too.
He's tried that.
He keeps throwing that
flying knee. He wants it. He wants to land it.
He's going to get knocked out.
Ooh.
Oh, for that spin.
Yeah, look like a spinning back fist, maybe. Head kicks coming out here. Sandman still trying to duck and land. That's what got him caught because he ducked that left, but the right hand came over the top, and that's what rocked him there. But great round. Ooh, Calvin taking that round from Sandman. I think we got to fight.
Yeah,
even it up.
Yeah. Right around the halfway point, Calvin started to sort of figure things out, and his offense really came together.
Yeah, started believing in his strikes a little more and landing lots of them. So we got Calvin taking on Sandman OG here. Calvin in the red glove, Sandman in the blue. This is the 4th fight of the night. This is ESFL 8 tonight. We will crown our first ESFL champion in the main event. Kinetic NRG is taking on D-Mark. Be here for that. This is our 4th fight, kicking this off here in the 2nd round.
I believe both gentlemen have 1 round each, so it all comes down to this 3rd, in my opinion. So who's going to come out and, land the bigger shot? They seem to be fighting on the feet here.
Is that an official? Bruce, he's caught him. The double jab. He likes to go for that block break off that double jab. He got through with the overhand in the... be careful there. Big knee to the body. Right hand, left hand. Sandman now just getting wild and gets that clinch. But again, same transition. Immediately goes for the over-under. And the knee denied it. He did that in the 2nd round. The same thing again. Got to change up that pattern on that initial clinch entry because that's really important in the clinch. The first thing you do you transition or do you try and interrupt with that knee?
They are kneeing the crap out of each other right now.
Yeah, they are. Gets the tie.
Ooh.
If he waits too long, bad things will happen. Needs to pick something, pick a transition, try and interrupt a strike, but gets the outside trip. And now he's on his back again. We did not like this in the 1st round.
Not looking good, Brian. I don't know if he's going to be able to escape this time. He wasn't able to do it the 1st round.
Yeah, this is got to be exactly what he didn't want to have happen in this final round when they had one apiece going into it. So
Definitely not. Definitely not. And he's taking some shots right now. He's got full mount, Bailey.
Short hands coming over the top, and he's postured up now. Denies a little sit
Nice.
out, trying to roll to his back, and this is not good for Calvin. Not where he wants to be. Let's see if he flattens him out. We might see a choke coming out here for Sandman. The block is dangerously low, and here we go. Back flat. Let's see if he tries to sink in that rear naked. It's right there. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh, full postured up now on the back, digging them hips in. Calvin's got to get out of here, but he gets back to his knees.
He's got to try to catch one.
He's got that half guard. He's back to... No, he's not. He's back to mount.
No, mount.
It's just the never-ending story of Tony
this is
Ferguson
not
pounding
good.
his face.
Sandman
Oh,
really
it's over.
turning up now.
It looks like it's done.
Calvin's...
It's all over, guys.
Oh, man. Third round
Wow.
TKO for Sandman. Puts the pressure on. That ground and pound. The story of the first round, he finishes with it.
Indeed,
Calvin definitely made it
shows up
interesting
great.
in the second round there. Had a bit of a resurgence, but it went back. Third round looked a lot like the first.
Yeah, wisely going back to that takedown and getting that top position. We see here the full mount position on the replay. Just ground and pounding him out. Calvin unable to take anymore. The block is too low. Too many punches, and out he goes. Great fight. Great win. T4H.